Welcome back to Studio Chatter. People have been throwing pots for eons, but now it's become a fun hobby. Let's welcome Cassidy Lomu from the Wildflower Pottery Studio to the table. Welcome.
Hi, Cassidy.
Hello, Cassidy.
How fun.
This is going to be fun. So Cassidy, when did you guys buy Wildflower Studio?
January of 2020.
Oh, lucky you.
Not the best year,
Not
right?
the best year.
So you're in your third year?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was a crazy year.
So did you buy it in like January or was it halfway through COVID?
No, so it was like January 9th. I'll just tell you guys a little bit about how that year started for us, because we bought the studio from the old owner January, and then found out we were pregnant because I feel like we were going to go there anyways. Well,
Good.
we were going to go there. But found out we were pregnant February. Found out we were having twins the beginning of March.
Oh, wow.
And then found out we had to
have
close
COVID.
down like 2 weeks after that. So we took off to Texas for like a month.
Stop.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you already had one child or just
Yes.
that was your
And
first?
how old was she at
She
the
was
time?
1. Yeah, it was a lot to take.
What did we
It's a
do?
big year, yes.
Yeah, I feel like we're starting to recover though. We're here.
We're barely,
I don't know. I don't think I
Okay.
recovered
I think
till my
so.
babies were like 4.
Right, but I feel like
So maybe this is the year.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like towards the end of COVID though, people were trying to get out and do this kind of stuff and ready to connect or whatever.
I feel like people, they were, but they were also, I think everyone was super eager to like go camping and stuff and to get outside because they felt like they were cooped up. So like anything that like felt isolating, I feel like was a little bit hard. But we did take home kits and people could do that wherever they wanted. And I think that helped.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we're kind of at the other end of the spectrum.
Yes.
So we're going into summer, and I have
Yes.
crazy kids at home that want activities. I am not the artsy mom at all.
Don't want the mess.
No, not
the only
really,
one.
no. And they will make fun of me because I really am not artsy. However, I like artsy things. So what things can you offer this summer?
So during the summer, we offer something called Cool Art, which is it's creative because it's like cool. Like the slogan's like "Get out of the hot summer sun" for some creative fun.
Perfect.
It's cute. But each week we actually teach the kids a different style of art, so it's not even pottery specific. So that's some of this stuff
Love
here.
that.
Okay.
One of the weeks we're doing mosaics. One of the weeks we're doing these little pinch pot things.
Okay.
So the kids will make these. And then we're doing glass fusing sun catchers,
how
which will be
neat.
so
Maybe I
fun.
could come to kid class.
We're doing adult ones too. So we have adult fused glass classes as well. Because I posted that on Instagram and everyone was like, "Can we actually come too?" So I was like, "No, but I'll make you your own class."
Oh, I think we need to do
So-
that. This has texture,
Yeah.
which I want to feel. Oh
It's
my
so
heavens.
fun. We just barely, we really wanted, for the Cool Art classes, we really wanted to offer art projects that kids don't typically do at home, just
Okay.
because painting is like, I think when people think of art, their go-to is like drawing, painting.
Yes.
So that's
Yes.
what everyone buys their kids is like some watercolors.
Yes.
But there's so much more. And my mom always told me growing up that I was a creative person, which I was like, that's nice. But I didn't feel like I was that creative until I found pottery, but I didn't have access to that till high school. And so I really want to, with our studio, we really want to expose kids to different kinds of art so it doesn't take them 18 years to find their thing.
So what's too young?
I based off of my kids, and so my 3-year-old, she has done all of these projects with me. She did this one with me, and all of these other ones with me, and she did this one. So for Cool Art right now, it's 3 and up. But
So
just because
awesome.
my 1-year-olds don't.
And how
handle.
often during the week are you offering it?
So we have classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We have a morning and an afternoon class, and it's all throughout June and July.
So do they need to sign up for the summer, just per class?
Yeah, so you do have to sign up for the summer, and that's just because a lot of these projects do take multiple classes. So we do have you sign up for all the classes, but if you go on vacation or something, we just throw them into another class to make it up so that they do finish all their projects.
Perfect.
I kind of love something about that because, you start, right, and then it has to go back and be fired.
Yeah. There you go. You're artsy.
Okay, well, not really. No.
She's like, I don't know what I'm talking about.
So
Just throwing
how
out
long would this type of a
advanced
project?
terms. That type of project would take at least 2 weeks minimum. Yeah. So that's why most
like
of these
that.
projects, like even the fused glass, we throw this in the kiln, which is another cool process that you can do with the kiln. And even these take at least a few hours to dry.
Okay.
So
What about something like a paint night?
Yeah, so we also offer paint nights every month because painting is also just, it is one of those, like if you just want to do something creative, but you like want to take it home that night and you want to see the.
I came and did a paint night there with my sisters, and some of us are artsy, right, or creative, but some of us may not be. And I honestly, like, I'm very particular, and I was like, there's no way I can do this. But the way that you guys explained it, we all walked out of there feeling like we were artists.
Oh,
but it was
good.
just
Oh,
fun
good.
to
I'm so
have
glad
just
to
a
hear
night to
that.
hang out and be together. It was
we
really
usually throw in
fun.
cookies or something too. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Food
it's like a
always
whole
helps.
thing. Yeah.
And then what about pottery classes?
Yeah, so we have, that's like what we do is pottery. That's my thing. So we always sprinkle it in everything, cool art, whatever we're doing. But we teach beginner classes, we teach date night classes on the weekends. And then also we have an open studio. So if you just want to come and just use our wheels and our equipment, because it is really hard. That's why I wanted to own a studio, is because it is really hard to find access to some of the bigger equipment to do pottery. At least I struggled with that.
So we're not just going in and picking something off the shelf?
You can do that. We have that option.
But you're
too.
actually throwing
you're-
it
you
and
Go
creating
throw.
it.
Yeah, you can come in and like make something. Yeah.
I was wondering when Pete said throw pots. I'm like, what in the world
Yeah.
is he
What were you
saying?
thinking?
Yeah,
Throw
you-
them on the
I've never
ground?
heard the terminology, but it means
Creating it, like you throw the
Like in
clay
the movie?
on
Like
the wheel
like
to
ghost.
center it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's
go for a
actually
couple night and you
exactly
can have
where
a
it came
ghost
from.
moment.
I
Which is
took
so funny.
pottery
Yeah.
in high school, so I do know that term.
Yeah, people always want to call it spinning, but we looked it up and know like the term actually came from the like just that one action at the beginning, just throwing it on the wheel. So it's called throwing.
See, I'm thinking throwing against the wall. A
You
pot.
learned something new tonight.
And then the wheel, and then mine would go, oh.
Yeah.
So did you make all these?
I actually did, and these are things that I've made like within my first year of pottery.
I love this
Like that's what we want to do with our studio, is like to show people that like you can just like I don't know, like I don't know how to explain that, but
So
that,
this
like you
now-
are capable, you know?
Yes.
Like just come and try it, because like these are things like I didn't even know that I like was pretty good at pottery, but then like this was just experimenting within like my first year, and now I own a studio, so it works out
It would
sometimes.
now all of a sudden mean so much more if I actually made this. I'm thinking people are just coming in painting it.
No, but you can't. Like I said, you can do that. We do have that option, and you can just walk in and do that anytime you want. You can also, like, if you wanted to just come and sit at a wheel and test it out with some YouTube videos, you're welcome to do that. But we do teach classes, so we can.
I was going to say, what about
show
can
you.
we have you
Yeah.
sit there with us?
And we do like beginner classes. So if you want to learn, like you like actually want to like pick up this as like a hobby, like we do beginner classes, and those are a month long. But we do date nights on the weekends, Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. So if you just want to test it out and see if it's something you're even interested in.
all
Wouldn't that be
ages.
so fun?
Or if you want that like ghost picture, you can drag your husband in.
everybody needs
everyone
that.
asks us about that. I watched the movie like after we opened a studio, because I was like, I need to know what this is, because that was like
Oh my
before my
word, you're
time.
too young.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But now people always come in and say that joke, and I'm like, yeah, like I'll set it up, and they never follow through ever. It never happens.
You
So-
get like
great.
a poster on the wall in your studio of Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore
Yes.
doing their pottery.
Or just Patrick Swayze, and then
Or
you can
just
like
have a-
sit in front of him like a cardboard
totally.
cutout.
I was going to say
That's
a photo
good
op night
idea.
where people could just come in and set up.
Yeah,
and
that's a good
picture.
idea. I'm
Yeah.
on that.
I learned a lot by having you come in.
Yeah, this is
having
really
me.
all awesome.
So,
Great ideas.
Tell everyone about your location, where you're located.
We're that's a good. Well, by Cowboy Donuts.
Yes. There you
Domino's
go.
Cowboy.
Yes,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know
Tesoro,
what address
if
is.
you're a drink
Yeah,
person,
Yes.
Fizz.
top of Center Street. Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm not a good address
And
person.
Instagram?
Wildflower Pottery Studio.
Okay, is that the best way to follow you, or website? What would you
Honestly, yeah,
suggest?
we're most active on I'm most active on Instagram. So yes, we do have a website and we do keep it updated.
Okay.
And everything we post on Instagram is automatically posted on Facebook, so you
so
can
whatever.
you'll get
Well-timed.
you'll see it all on Facebook.
Well,
but-
good luck.
Yeah.
You have 3 kids under the age of 3.
Yes,
Or
till
4 now.
August. Till August. Then I'll have 3 under 4. But yeah.
Congratulations. No,
No.
3 under 4.
Three under
Okay.
four.
No, this is not an
I had to do the math.
announcement.
I'm
This
like,
is not an
4 under
announcement.
3, Angie.
My mom might watch this. This is not an announcement.
Thank you.
So
Yeah,
much.
thank you guys so much.
Coming up on Studio Chatter, a few weeks ago, Spanish Fork selected a new queen. We'll meet her coming up next.